Hi folks, I'm Tom and this is Sawdust and Feathers. Tonight we're going to build the birdhouse for this leaf or green man we built it here. We got them all done. He's looking pretty good. I carved out the two sides off video. See if you can see these okay. The two sides of the birdhouse. And I carved the roof. Oh, you can see that. That looks better. And the back isn't a whole lot to look at, so. But let's get moving on this. We're gonna burn it and we're gonna stain it. Let me get down the hair where we can see better. Oops. No, this will fall on us. Okay. Let's put this together. Time to open up a new tube of glue. I use type 1 exterior glue. It's never bad to have the glue squeeze out on you. Always look at it as long as you've got enough glue in there. She'll squeeze out. I'm doing a craft show this weekend at the Fall Festival at one of the local greenhouses. I'm gonna saw a few of my birdhouses and other things I build up there, hopefully. It's a good turnout of people. Let me change my threads. I run a 2-inch thread down through this side. It's always hard to figure out where you're going to shoot the brad. Once that glue sets up though, it'll be good and solid. Remember to keep your fingers out of the way when you're shooting. Let's check this bugger. I can see my board's a bit bowed too. That's better. Change the brads back. I don't like running 2-inch brads through a board that's only about 1/2 inch thick. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it could be at least close. To do is I glued my roof together, but I didn't put any brads in it because I wanted to carve it before I put the brads in it. If you hit one of those brads with your burr, it really tears up the teeth. Okay, what we got here. I'll make the door for it off video, but we're ready to burn it. Let's get set up for that. Put it down a second. Got my torch ready. We'll have a lighter. There we go. I'm expecting the face to catch fire quite a bit because some of it's so thin. Make them veins pop. Get the little fuzzies off there too. I hope you're able to see what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm having my first craft show this weekend. I'm going to put about 8 of my birdhouses in it. A couple planter boxes, wine holders, wine bottle holders. A few other things. I'm probably going to video a little bit of it, make it short. I hope it turns out good. I gotta turn my fan off. I'll snuff out my flame. This spot right in this area here is where a lot of knots were at with pine. That's where the sap is at. The sap is real flammable. We'll see if we can get it without burning too much. See how flammable that is? Okay, let's move on to his face, the edge of the roof. There's the bottom first. I always like to burn from the bottom up. Heat rises. Sometimes when you hold your torch down like that though, the flame gets really big. I'm expecting the lip in his mouth to catch fire pretty easily too. Hold on a second. I don't want that to keep burning like that. Sometimes the flame will get snuffed out. Alright, let me turn this torch off, let it cool down, put the little fires out. These burnt, folks. I hope you can see them well. Through his roof and the sides. They all turned out pretty good so far. Great. Now it's time to stain it. I'm going to take my torch apart here before I get busy staining. Oh, almost took you out again. My torch over here. This is the part we call the build burn stain. I'm using my golden pecan stain on the roof or on the whole birdhouse. But what I do is the golden pecan is too light, so I darken it with some golden oak, and it's sort of a mixture between the two of them. But I like the color that came out, so that's what I do with it. Don't worry about it running because it's going to run. I should have did the back again. Did the back first. A lot of nooks and crannies to get into. We'll do the back now. The back you can brush a little bit at least. A lot smoother than the rest of it. And remember, I'm using a weather treated fence picket. That's what I build my birdhouses out of, weather treated fence pickets. That way they can be left outside. You don't need to worry a whole lot about the wood rotting. It's basically the same kind of a weather treatment they use on womanized lumber for building decks. Okay, let's move to the other side. If you're staining, when you're starting your birdhouses, if you're worried about the stain running all over the place, put some newspaper down or something. I don't really worry about it. I'll take a rag later on and wipe it up a little bit. But I like to make sure that this stain's running where it has to. Well, this is like my third or fourth green man I've done. I'm liking them a lot. I'm liking them a little bit more, I think, than the Woodspirits. The only reason is because there's so much more detail in their faces. And I like the way it turns out. I didn't think I would, and that's why I never tried doing one. But your attitudes change, you know. Get in that mouth. You gotta be real careful when you're burning too. Especially if you've never used a torch. Try to keep your flame down low. It doesn't have to be that MAP gas or anything. Just regular propane will work. I've seen guys use those cigarette lighters that look like torches. I tried it. Didn't quite work out for me. I didn't really like it. It got hot too fast. Okay, I'll let this sit here for a minute. I find a rag. I usually have one. Sometimes it's good to just let it soak in. That's what I was talking about, my bench. I don't worry a whole lot about it. So I have to drop you. Okay, folks, this is it. That's the build right there. I hope you can see it good. I'll let it dry. Put it on display. Thanks for visiting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with a friend. Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye.